Hi guys, welcome to your YouTube video. Today we are solving Leetcode daily. Let's see what today's Leetcode daily is. Okay, so it's a hard question. Okay, let's see how we are going to solve this question. Question number 2213, longest substring of one repeating character. You are given a zero index string s. You are also given a zero index string query characters. So two strings are given as in query characters of length k. Okay, and a zero index array of integer indices, query indices of length k. Okay, so how much length of the query character, say length goes to the query indices, both of which are used to describe k queries. Okay, the ith query, the ith query update the character selects at index query indexes I of the character query character I. The ith query updates the character in S. Okay, at the index character the character query index is right. Okay, so my s is getting updated for every query. Okay, return an array length of k where length I is the length of longest substring of s consisting only one repeating character after ith query is performed. Okay, return an array length of k where I length of I is the length of longest substring of s consisting only one repeating character after the ith query is performed. Only one repeating character. One repeating character. Okay. Okay. The question I got it, but the question, but let's see how we are going to do this. I guess for every instance after rating, we have to check. We have to check for whether for every character we have to find the k length. So let's first try to brute force as usual. What we are saying. Okay. So let me change for k basically k is equals to query characters dot substrate for int I to 0 I less than k I plus plus. So so query indices I is equals to query characters I. Now characters being changed. Now I have to go and search for the particular k size, the k size substring, right? Now we have to give the length. So we can use sliding window in this basically. Yeah, we can use a sliding window here because I have to give the length, I have to give the longest length after the query change, right? So if I use a hash map, in start is equals to 0 and is also equals to 0 in length is equals to 0. Basically, I have to get the by start is less than n and end is less than n. Okay. Now let me create a map character instant, right? MPS of n plus plus MP node size equals to 1, then length is equals to maximum of should be maximum length for previous step or n minus start plus 1, right? Else while MP node size is greater than 1, and in this case I will do my n plus plus like my so m2 plus plus while MP node size is greater than 1, I will do MP of S of start minus minus if MP S of star is less than or equals to 0, then MP dot is S of star, right? Like I'm erasing it, then it's like start plus plus, and if I go out of this, equal end plus plus. And while this is being done, I will say answer dot push back the length, and we will return the answer. It's a offense case solution, so it might not work for our answer. But let me say it in the size and vector is. So yeah, this is going to be uh, leng length length. Okay, see these easy test cases going to pass, but I think this will my solution will give me a DLE basically because I am like promptly brute forcing it. Yes. So yeah, we have to optimize the solution. Now my solution is giving me TLE because you see the query characters are way too much, and it's like if I see the TLE, let me do one thing. See out NLP. Okay, let me use this test case also. So I will get the value of n and k basically. So I guess today we are going to learn something new, like how to solve these questions. Oh yeah, you can see. So for this many times of we are going to use a sliding window, which is of an approach, and it's like 10 to power 4, right? So 10 to power 4 into 10 to power 4 is 10 to power 8. Yes. So that's why our limit is 10 to power 5. So we have to see how to do this. How further can we optimize this question? So let's use the AI for this. Let's see how like Let's check with a chat GPT how much good our solution is. Okay, let me put it here. It may say like how good my solution is. I will say, can you rate my thinking process and tell me about what level I stand and give brutally honest review so that I can improve more. This is Leetcode. I will pass 47 out of 47 spaces, and currently I'm getting here. Is any particular concept is getting used here? Oh, what is this? So let's see how is AI is going to rate us. Because if we are not knowing where we are lagging, so yes, you're thinking that direction, getting further on lead code with a sliding is actually good sign, but brutally honest, your main weakness is here not DSA integration, it complexity analysis and recognizes when the problem is a data structure based implementation. Okay, my reading for your current thinking, understanding problem is 8, copying up with a working approach is 8, sliding window intuition is 8, implementation is 7, complexity is 5, recognizing optimization opportunity is 5. So we have to work on these two parts, I guess. I would roughly put this thinking and intermediate level moving towards stronger intermediation. Okay, we're at the intermediate level. So, but you did correctly. The key observation for every query, update one character and find along this continuous substring containing one distinct character. That's exactly the right implementation, and your window is legitimate sliding window solution. The fact it is telling me your logic is fundamentally correct. Okay, but here is a problem. Look at this. Inside your query you are doing while start while end. So you are essentially scaling the entire stack for every query. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We are doing this. So your complexity is k into n, and because you're using map and additional logarithmic overhead, it's like this. So since the effort is 10 k into n, so that is 10 to the power 10 operations, yes, which is not feasible. The tail is end because your sliding window is bad. The problem is that you're recomputing almost everything after every update. Yes. The concept you are missing is segment trees. Oh wow. So this is a segment tree question. The intended concept is generally segment tree plus maintaining information about intervals. This is one of those problems where you need to stop thinking how can make my traversal faster and certain but information about each segment can I maintain so that an update doesn't require scanning the whole string. There's a major transition in DSA thinking. Here is a mental breakdown. Suppose S is equals to A, B, 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 A. You want 3 because A, B, B, A sector. Instead of repeating scanning the entire, divide it into 0 to 3 and 4 to 7. Okay. For every like segment, maintain information like left character, right character, prefix length, suffix length, maintain repeating length. For example, left character A, right character B, prefix 3, suffix B, base 3. Now suppose two segments are A. The answer for this combination isn't simply right by because giving A. So when left character is equal to right character, you can combine both and potentially getting return answer. That's a key segment tree idea. Okay. So basically it's saying I have to go for the left character, right character, and then if both left character and right character same, I will add them and we'll get the whole like big length. Why segment trees perfectly. Mm. Your operation is change as index. That's the point update. And after each point update, you need global else. This is what means screaming. Point update, segmentary, go, global aggregated root. The entire string grid is represented by the root. So update, index, and character. Takes logo file instead of file. So for the outer loop, it is saying that we should go for logo file. For updating character, it's saying use logo file instead of file. For each query become more logo. Therefore, pure logo instead of pure file. And this is an important lesson for you. Your current thought process query, modify such translating. Stronger thought process should be like query, modify one position but changes because of one position. Can I maintain the answer instead of recomputed? Point updates per range information segment. This is a real skill. This is a real skill. This problem is system. Brutally honest review of your DS level. You are not a beginner anymore. Beginner usually see this problem status. You can formulate the longest condition. You identification the correct condition implementation study with the that's good, but you're currently a stage where you are very comfortable to often log into satisfaction with basic data. And you are starting to got a problem with those techniques aren't enough. The next step is learning to repeated calculation after updates can I maintain still. That's where segment trees, fanfic tree, DSM monitoring structure, advanced DP graph algorithms start to come important. One thing that should change in practice before coding, force yourself to write. Okay, so from now on we will do this first from the model solution. For a solution, Q queries to end the moment you see it's like you cannot afford this. This is every time Leetcode function. Don't look at the TLS further. Actually, you find a approach that is logically correct but computationally insufficient. That's a very important step in programming, competitive programming. Brute force, compress, brute force, TLE analyze, model like find usable. You look at the TLE optimization step. Yeah, exactly. My honest word, your implementation is good. Your implementation isn't. Your coding complexity will need work. Your current level solidity determine the biggest step. Learn to manage artificial intelligence. Okay, I get it. I'm intermediate right now, in advanced level in DSM, so that's not a problem. But how to solve about so I guess for today's videos, I think this much is fine. Like we for today's Leetcode solution, we are at the TLE right now. And I think for a lead code hard, TLE is not a bad thing, but it's also not a good thing. So I will pause this video. I will learn about segment trees, then I will continue the video and do the solution in segment trees and let you guys explain what segment trees really is. So hi everyone. So yeah, so I just got to know this question is going to solve by segment trees. So basically, I learned like how to implement a segment tree. So yeah, here in segment trees is basically you have to divide your particular tree or arrow elements into two parts left and right and based on the queries like what happens in a solution which we use brute forcefully it is going for a of n cross n time complexity, right? For every query we are recomputing the whole array, but with the help of segment trees we are going to avoid this recomputation. So every time we update something, we are going to get the exact solution for the whole array. So we don't have to iterate into the array. So let's see like how they have done this using segment trees. So I studied about the normal segment trees, but it's a variation of segment trees. So let's see. So it says that in Intuition we can use a segment tree to maintain information about the sync. Each node of the segment tree store the following information for its corresponding intervals. First is pre, the length of the longest contiguous sequence of identical characters at the beginning of the interval. Okay, okay. Second is suffix. Suff that pre means prefix, suff means suffix. The length of longest at the end of the interval. So what happens like here we are going to create two parts. One is a prefix, one is a suffix, and I guess from prefix and suffix we are going to get which one is like the longest. Next is the max length. The length of the longest subsequence of the identical characters within the interval. Left char the character at most left position of the interval, and the right char the character at the rightmost position of the interval. From a leaf node whose interval has length 1, we have brief sub and maximum interval 1, and left char is okay. For anything which have a single leaf node, then we are going to set this as this one. For a non-leaf node, left it let its left and right child nodes be left and right respectively. We can merge the information according to the following rules. The left character is inherited from the left character of the left child. Right character is inherited from the right character of the right child. So right means the extremely right and the left means the extremely left. Okay. Pre initially takes the value of pre multiplied by left. If the prefix of left child covers the entire left interval and the right char multiplied by left is equal to the left character into right, then the prefix can be extended to right child. In this case, pre is equal to pre into left plus pre right. Okay. Prefix initially takes value of pre into left, like all the left child values it will take. If the pre of left child covers entirely left interval, and the right character left part is equal to the left character's right part, right? Then prefix can be extended as pre into left plus pre in, uh, pre into left plus pre right. Suffix initially take the value from suffix into right, and left character का right लेगा वो. That's what they take. If suffix the right mention the entire right input, the right characters left plus left character right. Okay, then the suffix and extended left child in this case suffix equal to suffix का whole right and the suffix of the left also. Max length initially takes the maximum of max length into left or max length right. If right character into left is left, so the suffix of the left child and max is right. We get this formula. So maximum length means like if both like maximum length is going to say like maximum length from the left or maximum length from the right. But if both the characters of the maximum length of the left and maximum length of the right are same, then we are going to add and give the sum. As you can see in max length. For each query we form a point update, changing the character corresponding position to the new character. After new update, max length at the root of the sub-segment tree of the root of the segment tree represent the length of the longest string consisting of a single repeated character in the current string. So the root is always going to see like what is the maximum length character we have. The initial construction of the segment tree takes off and time, and each point update takes off log and time. Okay. So basically, for this question, I'm going to see what they have done, and yeah, I'm going to use the same thing which they have written because it's also for me for the first time to use segment trees. So yeah, so let's see how we are going to do it. So it's a new learning for all of us. So okay, let's go. Okay. Now they have made a free array firstly. So let us create a free array. You know why they're creating this 4 of n? Because segment trees can only go up to 4 times of n. Like it's been mathematically correct calculated. So it's same like 4 cross n, right? Now there is vector characters on the left. So we are given the left here. It is also 4 cross n, and right here is also 4 cross n. Now there is called also push up, and it's written like this: int u int l r. Okay, so here we are going to get the mid is equal to left l plus r by 2. Okay, int left length is equals to mid minus l left plus 1, and right length is equals to mid r minus 1. Okay. Now left character u is equals to, I don't know where we have defined u basically. So, okay, int left is 0 here. Int left, int left is equals to u, this one, and right is equals to u left character left. I think we should go for somebody's solution basically. The solution provided by Leetcode is like way too much vague, but I understand the solution. Oh yeah. This one we actually this one solution we need actually. Yes. So we're going to follow the solution basically. So the solution provided by Leetcode is like not the one which I want right now. But yeah, let's go and create a private class and let's create a name as struct node char left char 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 int length int prefix int suffix int s. Now we are taking vector node 3. Now node merge. So what they have done here is that okay. Now they are written a function node merges and it says node and f on and now node res dot left char equals left dot left char and res dot right char equals to right dot right char. Now res dot length is basically equals to left dot length plus right dot dot length. Res dot fix is equals to left dot prefix if left dot right char equals to right dot char and left dot prefix equals to left dot length. Means both are prefixes are same and both are the same. Rest dot prefix equals to left dot plus right dot prefix. Rest dot suffix equals to right dot suffix. Now if go to the left dot right char is equals to and left. Okay, left dot right Char is equal to right left char and right dot suffix equals to right dot left. So rest dot suffix equals to right dot left plus left dot suffix. Okay, and rest dot base is always equals to maximum of both left dot base equals right dot base. And if left dot right character will equals to right dot left, it means they are similar, right? Rest dot base equals to maximum of rest dot base comma left dot suffix plus right dot prefix. And then we have to return this. Okay, now we have to void build function. Void build. I know build will take the node, it will take a star and phones, string and s. If start equals when three node equals to s start s start one two return. Immediate equals to start s and y. Now we have to building a tree. So build node rows to start made and s and build node rows 2 plus 1 mid plus 1 and s node 3 node equals to merge nodes 3 node multiply by 2 comma wait node multiply by 2 plus 1. Now we have to write another function called the update function. Void update int node int start int end int index and character is ch. So if start is equal to n, three node equals to ch bar 2 3 will return. In this case, it means is start plus n by 2. If index is less than existing, update node goes to start index which else update node goes to plus 1 plus 1 and index ch. Three node equals to merge nodes. Three node multiplied by three node close to comma in your box. C plus one. Now at the end we have to like build a data set and hello size 3 dot raise size. Four times again we are going to do the process. Gain calculated that is equal to 4 times to build 1 plus 0 command 1 so yes. Vector the answer for data is equal to y less than query CQURY indices and if I have a hypertext update 1 0 minus 1 query index I query characters I and at the end we will say answer dot push back where the answer is big three three button or class and select answer where the answer is where have you made the answer brother I don't think so where that we made the answer because I haven't the right answer that's what I'm saying brother it's I don't know but the hell is the solution and I think it will not going to because he have done a lot of mistakes in this. See, if I copy paste this code now, then also it will not. Damn sure. Alright, bro, it's working. What the hell is I am doing the mistake, brother? Okay, 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 got it, got it. One mistake I found out. It's never like this. Everything is like this. Okay, that's the first mistake we find out. Let's put it and correct it. Okay, this one is the now what I done. Okay, so this must be why you will like this. So this must be like this. Okay. Literally, I don't know where I made the answer. Like line number 10. Why I used to do such type of mistakes. Right. RIGHT. Just find GHT. Right. Right. So now line number 63, line number 73 we have to check. Oh, here I declared answer. Bro, what I'm doing right now, I see ANSW. ANSW. Yeah, I guess I have to do this question again one more time because I totally see the solution how it's working. But I watched this travel video segment trees. Segment trees I haven't done before, so it's my first time. But yeah, I hope you will also know. Like you should go and segment trees. Bye guys.